Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Garrett Richards gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Now the 2-0. Is a fastball looked at for a strike. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Devin Travis is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
So striding in, Devin Travis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. High in the air out to center field. Trout will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Joe Ross gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother Tyson Ross, who also was a pitcher. Joe Ross quality mix, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Curveball that time, not even close. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's 1 for 4. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. Calhoun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Ramos has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
It is Curtis Granderson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Ramos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting 7, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Justin Upton now. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's 0 for 4.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch of the at-bat. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we'll give you a look there at the Angels team leaders in that category as he's been doing well, currently second on the ball club. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Cozart, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7, first baseman, Kendry.
Here's Kendrys Morales trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Morales just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here it comes, 2-0. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. So here is Avisaíl Garcia looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, 9 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Pierce, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Chris Carter now.
And leading off with a halo, designated hitter, Chris Carter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The average coming in 257. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Here it is, the 3-0. It's in there for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Pilar arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. There's a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So digging in now, Justin Smoke hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Smoke playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Two and one.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Simmons on to first. The double play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Justin Upton now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A neck-high fastball that time. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Tulowitzki carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And a slider misses here, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Steve Pearce now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On its way is pitch number 75. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And another foul ball. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Pierce leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throws in for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, still no score. Settling in now, Zach Kozar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Zach Kozar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 9, Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales. First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Chris Carter now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Pierce is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Halos lead this one 1-0. Stepping in, Devin Travis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
The count's 1-1.
And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, number 14 on the season, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Parker Bridwell, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Parker Bridwell. The batter, first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs, as that one's way out of here. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke, number 14 on the season, as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A shot down the first baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In is Curtis Granderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Ramos, a runner at second with 1 away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The shortstop, number 2,
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
0-2, here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Jays lead it 2-1. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
And leading off for the Halos, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia coming on. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a two-base error.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Matt Barnes is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Into the box, Mike Trout, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Travis calls for it. 1 out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that's ball 4, so Upton will take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So stepping in, Zach Cozart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Now the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Simmons, the runner at third. Kinsler over at second. Upton is over at first with 1 away. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Xavier Cedeno
Comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Cole Calhoun will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball one. One ball, one strike to count. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two and two, the count to Cole Calhoun.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here now the 2-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They still trail it here, 2-1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Next to bat for Toronto, Avisail Garcia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Now batting, left fielder, Steve.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there, a big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Devin Travis. He went down on strikes last time up. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
High pop up. Morales has got it, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Tommy Kingley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tommy Kingley.
Kendrys Morales will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three and 1 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Full count now for Morales.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Chris Carter now. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Striding in, Carlos Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Canely is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Angels have drawn even now at 3 apiece.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a two-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Kenan Middleton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Kenan Middleton.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 40.
JFWR will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Blue Jays. Number 13, JFWR.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. From the belt, kicks and deals, and this is up and in, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hicks on third. JFWR at second. Granderson at first. 1 gone. Fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Aaron Hicks is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down.
Now playing third base, number 31.
Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Luis Valbuena is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. And there is Justin Upton now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Zach Kozart is on deck. The 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box, Zach Kozart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Number 84 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 84.
Here's Kendrys Morales. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Caleb Howard will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Indians. Number 22, Caleb Howard.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Chris Carter, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Not close. It's 2-0. And 0 now. Three and 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Number 84 will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Right field, number 84.
Caleb Power will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Ryan Tepera will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1 lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Perez has a play. 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Kevin
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Grounded to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, Devin Travis, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Line to the right side. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kinsler's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. The Halos with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Luis Avilan enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. ready to take his hacks again. Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. The 1-1 home is taken for strike two.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time. So far this year against Southpaws, Kinsler is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. There's a low changeup that's laid off. Avilan, a former Dodger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pillar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
At center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
At the plate, Mike Trout 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pierce is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ian Kroll takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
47, Ian Kroll.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Luis Valbuena.
First baseman number 21, Luis Valbuena.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a bit low, ball 3. Wilson Ramos waits on deck. 3-0 pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
In is Curtis Granderson.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Kroll is there, and he'll bring this one in. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Garcia hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take it.
Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. Three and one.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Line drive, right field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Devin Travis. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 1-0. Line drive, right field, base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Third baseman, Aaron Hicks.
Cam Bedrosian takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Cam Bedrosian.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Catch is made by Upton. Here comes the runner home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 9-3 game now.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he'll take a look at ball one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 is well placed down and away for a strike. Travis is off at first with 2 away. Now a big swing by Valbuena, and he connects. This is carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bedrosian, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready with the 1-0. There's a strike. 8 runs already in this inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Curtis Granderson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. It's a swinging bunt up the line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Toronto leads this one 11-3. Here's Justin Upton now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Sliced hard on the ground. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time. One gun.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach.
And now for the Angels, Zach Kozart. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and two strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, number 84. Popped him up. Makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have come back to even up this four-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Luis Avilan gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Ian Kroll allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 11 runs, 16 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Luis Avilan. His record is now 6-1. The loss goes to Ian Kroll. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.